Welcome everybody to another episode of Sprooch Toy Hunting. I know it's been a while since you've seen the last one, but definitely check out the video and stay tuned to the ends for the pickups.
What's up, buddy? How are you? $20 on that. $20 per piece.
Yeah.
No handle. Don't need those. Try to get 5 each. Oh, you can get 3 for that. You movie poster or something. Oh, man. Yeah, right. That was a good answer. All on the watch. Like those cards, $5 for the box.
$5 for the box.
Oh no, I'm upset. Thank you.
How much are the toys?
2 for $1.
2 for $1?
What are you getting on the Terminator?
Try to get 15 on that one. No. Yeah, not mine. I think you could just go online and download the software. Oh no? You don't? Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking for yours.
Yeah, no, not mine.
What are you asking for?
$1.
Oh, just an average dollar.
Yeah, I always get some. I always buy them online and they don't come with the CD. $3. I do 5 on that. It's the older one. D1.
He's just missing his hands.
Is it missing?
Yeah.
Oh, the missiles?
The hands.
Oh.
Tire.
$1 each.
$1 for both?
Yeah, $1 each. $2 for both. You want? Yeah, no, I'll give you that. Injured hand anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a worse.
Anything Star Trek or Superman related?
Not today. I don't have that yet.
All right.
Thank you.
Senator. Small size.
Doll-sized plates.
Do $5 for all of it?
Yes.
All right, cool.
How's that thing? Do you like it?
I like it so far. Yeah, I got it. I actually bought it off a friend of mine.
Cool. I always wanted one of those things.
Yeah.
You wear it like that, huh?
Yeah, I actually just bought the chest strap. I usually wear it on my head.
Right.
But I mean, it's cool. It gets. I mean, when it does video, I just leave it running. It breaks it into like 17-minute pieces, and then you can look at it afterwards from there. But I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I dropped $250 on it, but I mean, it's definitely worth every penny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Thanks, man.
6,000 to 4 for 20.
Thank you. Probably same with Pinhead. Yeah, it's the regular one.
I know. It's the Black Knight. It's just a flesh wound. His little arms are all off too.
It's funny. They got a glow in the dark Cthulhu.
Ooh, that's good.
The little one, no. There was a variant of him that did glow in the dark. I think that's the one I.
It is. I don't know, I kind of want that Black Knight one.
So get it.
Arms are off.
His arm is actually off.
Mm-hmm. This box is broken.
Yeah.
Tuck it back into its little spot.
That's easy enough. Yeah, they got some of the stuff over there too.
Wait, this isn't right. It's green. Why is he yellow?
I think the original Oscar the Grouch is yellow.
Each month they take a different character and they color it the way they want it.
Yeah.
So that's why he's yellow.
Okay. This is from season 1.
Yeah.
He was yellow from season 1.
Yeah, very early on they changed some of the colors. Because what, it started in 70 something? Was it that early?
Ooh.
So, oh, cool.
I think we need more rocks.
That's cool.
Ooh.
And when with divorce is with the process. We're on.
They are about 20 in the store. When you can even find it, right? Yeah. Because they're not in every store.
They're at FYE.
Those are $10 a day.
Alright, cool.
Oh. Wait,
One
we
where
don't have that?
The one where he took off his face.
Yeah. We don't have that? I
No.
thought we did have that.
Yeah, that's cool. You can get Finnick.
Or PETA. Except they look like they're the same.
They're. Yeah.
Can they break 100? Because it's literally all I have.
Yeah, the one in the middle that's all the way against the side.
You want to check them out?
Yeah, if I can.
So apparently somebody in Attleboro is trying to put together a steampunk festival.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to pull them out? You pull them out. As long as you're not going to put them in a vehicle and start running around with them, and it's kind of pushing to do.
I don't do that. Do they all run about $20, give or take?
They vary a little bit. Some
Yeah.
of them vary because of the errors and different series, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was a mail away, so that makes sense.
Yeah. He's pretty nice and clean a little bit. You know?
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Yeah, for a nice mail order, he's clean.
Yeah.
Like I said, mine's the one I got. I kept it as possible, clean as I could myself. I did the same routine as my buddy Joe did.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's ways of actually cleaning it that won't damage the paint too. So.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I've on one of those sites online that do a lot with them. All right. What about this one right here? Yeah. Yeah.
And so when he looked at it, he said, yeah, I can see what you're saying. That could be why. And I'm like,
Damn, Joe be hiding this stuff from me.
You collect G.I. Joes too?
Come on, dude. We all grew up with that crap.
Absolutely. My aunt actually worked for Hasbro, so I had like
Yeah, so did my aunt.
90% of this stuff, and
So did my aunt back in the day in late 70s, early 80s.
yeah,
She came here from Old Country, and
Yeah.
basically that was her first job working in Hasbro. So anything defective, she got.
Yeah.
And some of the good ones, if you misplaced the sticker, it's
Yeah.
defective, gets thrown in the thing.
Yeah.
And they gave it to the employees back then.
yeah. I had prototypes that I wish I had kept, and stuff. I sold it when I was younger, when I wasn't really hanging on to anything.
Of course, none of
Yeah.
us thought about that.
Yeah.
We just enjoyed looking at them, making a big assembly line war and everything like that.
Yeah.
We didn't think about the value back
Oh, yeah.
then.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, well, sometimes it's all you need is parts and pieces.
I had a lot of people look at it. I mean, if you were looking for a specific droid, I think I sold it to a kid who went nuts for it. He was happy about it. I can sell that whole bin. You can make me an offer. Because they're mostly just parts shells.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Give you $10 with this guy.
Okay.
this. Got one? Right, thank you. Yep, I see you. $25. This is like brand new.
Different cabooses. Northeast, southeast. 20 bucks. 5 a piece. Throw me an offer. I don't get insulted, man.
No. I got too much of that, man.
Oh, buy some more. You're a collector.
No, I'm not a collector. I sell them.
Oh, well.
Hey, you see these?
That's cool.
Excuse me.
that to you.
What's that, micro machine?
Zowie. Zowie.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels made them. I saw Zowie made them. So they ended up giving me more for the car. Charging me more for all the garbage. Yeah, it's Fireflight, I think, combiner.
It's like a promo they gave
Those
for
are,
the cereal box.
Hot Wheels stuff. The other two are GoBots.
Yeah.
Except for the talkies, so the friction. What you pick up? Star Wars, $10?
Who's that?
$10?
For her?
Gave me an offer. I don't get insulted. I get happy.
I have my own collection.
Do you have any other G.I. Joe stuff, or is this it?
That was, I did, and I sold them, and I give them to you.
What's that?
He knows his stuff. Yeah, I haven't seen Battle Beast forever, man.
Yeah.
Give me an offer on a plane, man. I was asking $15.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got two at home. I got a parts one and I got a
I've been
complete
doing it
one.
for $9, so
Yeah.
I thought maybe I could have eBayed it, and I could have, but I'm not gonna eBay it. It's mostly
Yeah.
a parts plane. Plus, I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
neat.
like an F-16 or something.
Yeah.
Purple interior. I got a nice copper one at home. I got copies one.
$12 for both.
Nice copper.
How's
I'm
that?
gonna
Sound
watch
good?
it.
Cut your deal on the little side. Dixie's got the
Let me
bicycle
ask you, how do you
bicycle.
get paint off a glass?
Yeah.
Oh, glass? Clip knife.
I'll give you 8 on the pair.
10. Give me the 10.
All right.
Those are the two that are the hardest to find. That Mike or not, I knew the guy won.
Oh, her? She's hot.
I know she's
Any of the females.
Yeah, it's not online. I saw
Lady
it.
Jane.
But here's the deal. I found her in a lot.
She came with a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had her, the Mike or not,
her.
E.T.
$5, some were like a couple of bucks a piece, but they were all missing wheels and all. I got this exchange on that.
What are you getting on the G.I. Joes?
Hold on.
Yeah, sorry, man. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. So, I realized it's been a while since the last video. I've got a ton of stuff to show off because obviously it's been a while. Hopefully there was a lot of footage there. I honestly don't remember at this point. But I'm just going to dive right in. So, I'm not going to do this in any particular order. I got stacks of stuff around me and I'm just going to kind of roll into it. So, first off, I'll show I finally went back to Walmart where I hid this, and luckily he was still there, and it's the Titans Return kickback. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but I decided I'm going to try to pick up as many as I can that were in or around the Transformers the movie cartoon movie that was out, because that's one of my favorite all-time movies. So he was definitely in it. If you remember, if you saw it, he was used as a basically ramp at one point. But that was a nice pickup. I'm glad I was able to go back and find him. Grabbed this at Savers. It was with a couple other things. I paid $1 for it. It was Optimus Prime with 3D glasses. It's the It's a little transformer, and it's got 3D glasses, whatever. I paid $1 for it. Came with that and a couple other figures. So that was kind of a cool pickup to grab. I'm trying to stack this stuff as I do it. Another item that I got this from my boy Hav. I still owe him something for it because I need to try to find some Wii U games, but apparently I don't ever see them, so I'll figure something out for him. But he picked this up in his video, and it was really cool. I loved it, and I told him, I was like, hey, if you want to trade it, let me know. He's like, hey, just send me your address. I'll send it to you. So make sure you check him out. I'll put his link in the description below. He's from... Wow, I'm drawing a wicked blank on his channel. I'm sorry, Hav. But I'll put his link below. And it was the Batman animated series figure. And again, thanks, Hav. And I'm sorry, I can't think of your channel name. And I know it's like Gamer717. I feel totally really bad about that right now, by the way. Anyway, moving on. I finally went back and picked this up at the random flea market. I got him for $10. He's really cool to look at. I'm probably going to leave him in the package for now. But he's the video game version of RoboCop. And that's what he looks like when he's out of the package. All put together. I don't know if you can really see it, but his leg is open here for where his gun goes. So that's really cool. I might open it just to see if the leg goes back together and the gun fits in it or not. But that was a nice pickup. Since they still sell in the stores for like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, so I was glad to grab that. The next couple grabs are modern stuff. Along with that is the Marvel Legends figures. I kind of told myself I wasn't really going to get into these. And I still haven't, but I've picked up a handful of them at this point. Most of them that I'm picking up are only ones that I really like. Like there's another one coming out pretty soon, the Cosmic Spider-Man. I really want that one. I don't know why, but he's just one of the guys I really liked. So moving on, I picked up the Shatterstar. If you remember from the last video, he was on the shelf and I hid him. Totally forgot that I hid him. And then I remembered that I did when I was there one day and went back and picked him up. He was still there after, I don't even know how long. It was a while though. A couple weeks. This guy I picked up recently. I ran across him. I know he's a little more uncommon at this point. I paid full retail for him. He's 20 bucks. Is Anti-Venom. I'm a big Spider-Man guy, so I like picking up the villains and guys in the Spider-Man series. So he was a nice pickup. These next two I got at TJ Maxx. I saw people posting on the Syndicate page that they were finding them at TJ Maxx as well for $6.99 or $7.99. I honestly don't remember. I pulled the price tags off of them. I walked in, I looked around, I saw one sitting on the shelf, and it wasn't even on the right price tag. It had a tag on it. I grabbed him, walked around with him. I wasn't going to get him if he was by himself. And then I found the second one. But they're both from the Giant Man series. This one I've had before, but I sold him. I might keep this one. I doubt it. This one's probably going to be for trade because I really don't care about this character, to tell you the truth. Is Marvel's Nuke. He is complete in box, unopened. And this one I'm going to keep because he was great in the movie. The Civil War movie. Jeez, I can't think all of a sudden. Is the Black Panther. I paid $7 a piece for these. So good deal all around. And so if you want the Marvel's Nuke, let me know. He was definitely for trade. Diving, we'll show this off. So I picked this up. If you saw my video game pickups, my not the most recent video, but the last video, I picked up. I grabbed this for, I think I paid $1.50 for it. I just grabbed it because I had a figure that went with it, and I figured I'd put them together to sell them for money, for more toy stuff and whatnot. I didn't know this guy still sold for a decent amount of money, even in the okay condition it's in. It's in pretty good condition. The top sticker's a little worn off, but the General Lee, you can see the sticker is a little worn. I do have Bo Duke on the inside. I picked him up a while ago with some Star Wars figures that I picked up. So he's going to be bundled with that, and I'm going to sell it. Probably get like 30 bucks for it, which is a real good turnover for that. So, let me see. I got one other thing I want to show off. If I can... Let's do this. All right. So this guy came along with the Optimus Prime that I picked up. He looks like a dog might have chewed on him on it a couple times, but he's still an original Star Wars figure, so I grabbed it. He's not in the greatest shape, but he'll just be with my other stuff until I decide to trade it or sell it. Is Walrus? No, he's not Walrus, man. Why am I drawing a wicked blank on him all of a sudden? Well, you guys know who he is. I feel like an idiot because I can't think of his name right this second. But for $1, I'm not going to complain. Diving into my favorite things. At the flea market, you saw a video of this guy. I was able to pick him up. He's missing a tire. He's missing his hands. He's missing part of the ladder. But I didn't care. He's a G1 Transformer. Is Inferno. I still like him. He's a nice shelf sitter. So he's a nice grab. I thought about buying his hands, but people want like $20 for his hands alone, so I'm not really worried about it. He'll sit there. If I ever come across hands, then awesome. If not, whatever. These next two finds I found at the toy show, which I think there's video of this in the toy show. The video of the toy show in this, sorry. But anyway, I grabbed these guys for $4 a piece. I was so excited to find them. They're the metal versions from the 80s. They're the easier ones to find. They still go for like 10 to 15 bucks a piece, sometimes up to 20. But I got the Blue Lion from Voltron. He's a little yellow, a little worn, but still in nice shape overall. And I got the Yellow Lion, who's my favorite, with Hunk. So those were two cool pickups. I'm really glad I was able to get those. I am on the lookout for the other three, but they're a little more expensive because usually the heads are missing on the green and red lions because they were used as projectiles. But that's a different story entirely. Now diving into my favorite thing overall, which is G.I. Joes, and you guys all know this by now. So if you don't want to see G.I. Joes, I guess you can end the video here. Thanks for watching. But those of you that do want to see the G.I. Joes, stay put because I have a ton of stuff to show off. I guess, I don't know, just dive right in. So in my last video, actually last Sunday, I picked up a bin of parts, I guess you could say, of G.I. Joe stuff. I was able to complete 2 items out of the box. One of them is really busted up and broken. I glued it back together. It looks pretty good. I'm not going to sell it. It's going to sit on my shelf along with the other one that I have. And it cleaned up pretty well for the most part, if I don't break the other thing that's sitting there, is the Cobra Hiss. So I grabbed that. He cleaned up pretty well. The glass was really, really dirty, but a little bit of alcohol wipes really cleaned this guy up. The gun was busted off. I used some Gorilla Glue to glue it back together. You can see if you look at it, it's a little crooked, but it's still all right. I don't care. Like I said, it's going to be a shelf sitter. I'm going to say this word wrong so many times today. But that was a nice pickup for basically what I paid for it. For the entire bucket of busted up vehicles and whatnot, there was no figures in it, but for the entire bucket I paid like $6, like $6 or $7. So I can't go wrong. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but I grabbed, this was part of it. I needed it for some parts for the other one that I'm going to show off in a minute that I picked up. So this was nice for a shell. I might switch their wings off of this one onto the one that I have, my full one, without going through the bucket of parts. Here's everything here. As you can see, there's a wow, why am I drawing a blank on everything all of a sudden? There's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a couple moccasins. There's the bridge layer. There's the Mirage. There's a couple things in here, but most of it's for parts only. So if anybody needs some extra parts, let me know. I'm trying to finish off this plane. I'm going to see if it's worth piecing back together the couple pieces I need, or if it's, you know, just worth piecing this out and trying to buy one, which might be because I know parts sell pretty well. Anyway, with that being said, moving along, I joined a Facebook G.I. Joe page, which is probably one of the coolest pages if you're into G.I. Joes. Everybody there is really cool. I've gotten some really great deals on there so far, and this was one of them. I picked it up. I think I paid $10 delivered for it. It is complete. It is the boar, the Cobra boar. I know that it doesn't get a lot of love, but I always thought it was cool, so I grabbed it. And I'll show off the figures next. So, one of my favorite figures of all time, I was able to pick up for a good deal, is Lowlight. I had him in the Night Force series, which I would love to pick up again, but he's pricey in the Night Force series. But he's complete. I left his mine equipment over there. Along with him, I got a Hiss driver. The symbol is pretty much gone, but that's all right. He's still cool to have. This was before, you know, he doesn't have a swivel head. He only goes like left to right with his head. But I was glad to grab that. A great deal on the Facebook page. I'll swing this guy in here because he was under the pile and totally forgot about him. I picked this guy up. I love these guys. I got him for like $4, I think. Is Battle Beast. Love that guy. I now have 2 Battle Beasts in my collection. I have my old original one. I had a ton of them, but obviously over time they disappeared, got lost, thrown out, whatever. But it is what it is. I picked this guy up on another purchase on the... No, this wasn't on the... I don't remember where this was. I think this was at a local store, at the Toy Vault. I got Deep 6 version 2, the one with the actual articulation, where the other one didn't have any. He's only missing his floater. And then, along with him, I can't remember who else I got. Oh, I got this guy. He's only missing his backpack, I believe, is the Toxie Viper. So, and then I grabbed this guy with his backpack at one of the shows I went to. He was busted in half. I fixed him, put a new O-ring in him. His thumbs are busted off, but he's still, you know, he was still cool to have. I got him for $1. He's airtight with his backpack. I'll eventually pick one up that's in pretty pristine condition, I'm sure, at some point. And then I picked this guy up recently with his gun. He is complete. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. I want to say Blast Off for some reason. But he's from the Battle Force 2000 series. So I grabbed him. He was complete. Paid like $4 or $5 for him. This is... Oh my god. I want to say Metalhead. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. You can tell me who it is if I'm wrong. He was incomplete all by himself. Just the figure. I paid $2 for him. But for $2 I couldn't leave him sitting there. You can't go wrong there. I grabbed him, this guy at the same time, which is Major Blood. And then these last few before I get to that, which I think it's kind of hilarious that I found the 2 of these back to back on the same day, same afternoon, is I got CoverGirl 1 and 2. So I fixed one of them already because her O-ring was really just about to break. So I figured I'd preemptively strike and fix it, and I did, and she was great. So one of those will be for sale or trade. And then I got this guy. I couldn't think of where he was from at the very beginning, and then when I got home, I remembered he was part of he came with the Terradome. He was the AHAC driver, is that what it is? But I grabbed him. I grabbed those 2 and one other that I'm about to show you for like $3 a piece. This guy, I put him in a case because he's the first I have of him. I have him normally. I have my original figure of him, but he's missing his right hand for some reason. I don't remember why. But I also have the swivel arm version. This is the straight arm version of Hawk. So I was glad to get him. It was a really cool pickup. You can't go wrong with the straight arm G.I. Joes, because they're harder to find, and the fact that his thumbs and crotch are all in good condition, I was very excited to have that. My last 2 things to show off for the end of the video. I picked up my first Destro figure. I picked up the Destro in his little ship. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. Why am I drawing wicked blanks on this stuff today? But he's my first Destro. I was really glad to grab him. I paid $20 for this total, which isn't a great price, but it's not terrible for him being complete, so could have been worse. And the last piece I want to show is what I was just talking about. I went to a show up in towards Boston in Dedham, and I was able to grab this with the box. He was mostly there. I had to buy some parts, and that shell of the Sky Striker really helped me out with a couple of the pieces, because otherwise it was going to get costly for a couple of the small pieces I needed. But I'll show off this first. The box is in not the greatest condition, but I still like it because it's still colorful. But Sky Striker. So I was able to grab this box with the majority of the Sky Striker, including Ace, for $50. Most of the missiles are there. I think I'm only missing one missile, but the rest of them is there. I'm missing one. I'm missing the parachute, and I think one of the seats, because I think the seat that I have is a duplicate. But overall, for the parts that I have purchased for this, which I think was one back wheel, not bad. I can't complain. He's in really nice shape. I never really thought I was going to have one of these, and now I do, and I love it. But with that being the last piece to show off, that's it. So I'm going to try not to have as much time between this toy video and the next toy video, but sometimes I just don't have anything to show or to record or anything like that. So we'll try to do a week-to-week basis and see where it goes from there. But with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. We're over 600 subs, which I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Thumbs up there. And please like, comment, subscribe. I love talking to you guys. Tell me if there's anything you like. Tell me what your favorite toys were when you were growing up, or what your favorite toys are now as an adult. You know, I'm an adult, and I still collect stuff. I love it. I love the feeling of what it made me feel like when I was a kid. When I come across this stuff, I get that feeling back, and it's great. And those of you that are into this know exactly what I'm talking about. But with that being said, and showing off that stuff, I'd like to thank all you guys for watching. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out Hov's channel. He does a lot more video game stuff than toys, but he's still a great dude to check out. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace out.